Hey, what's going on today, guys? It's about Thursday, so we're on day 9. We've gone ahead and started tearing off the outside metal for this project that I had been pointing out for days now, so it's looking good. So I'll get you on that building right there. You know, they'll do a ground cleanup today. Again, safety first. Make sure you're always tied off your ladder. So this was an overlay. We've already got the dens deck down, fully installed. Hey, how's it going, guys? Make sure you all got your water up here. Some ice in that bucket. This one doesn't have as much details, so they're about halfway to screwing this thing down, which is really good. They're in the process of getting the secure rock fastened on this side. This is the edge right here that they tore out that metal, so we're gonna have to create an edge metal. We're gonna have to create an edge metal that counters this part of the wall right here, so it's looking 10 inches. So a really handy tool right here, sawzall, hacksaw, to go ahead and put a little blade on there and cut this dens deck even faster. Otherwise you'll be given a few snips with the blade. Sometimes part of the work on the outside edges, you'll have to take these lights off, and we'll have to get them back mounted a little bit later. Looks like maybe it was mounted somewhere right there. Again, this is kind of what the roof they have on now is going to be, a 3-ply system. Built up roof with plaster. You can see that they got the wood deck on top of there. It's pretty good to go. You can see that the little deck they're working on is soffitted, so we're not going to have to worry about the 2.5-inch screws or anything like that showing on the exterior overhang of the school. Again, verify that all ladders are tied off for safety. So I don't know if you remember last time we were up here on the last video, they were working on getting this wall completed. Everything has come down, gotten heat welded. They've gone ahead and done the turn bar against the wall where we'll get some counter flashing on this thing stuck to the stucco. Boxes in great order, overflow. So there's some spots that are still needing working, but I believe we have one crew on this side of the roof finishing up detail. So I was just told we're waiting on clad metal That way we'll be able to get that in all the scupper areas. But here goes that difficult wall detail I was explaining about. Looks like they got it all taken care of. Counter flashing on these walls with the turn bar. The only thing it's missing is the Trim Seal Pro. So yeah, I think this is a little bit of what you've seen. Get you on the other side. Ooh, there's a little shade right here. Let me post up for a second. So it looks like they've gone ahead, finished all the wall detail here. Now all the units on this side of the roof are all counter flashed. So right here they're installing some of the clad metal at the edge. It's going to be the gravel stop that I spoke of, where it gets broken. Gets broken with that big hump right here. That way to keep the water on. And if you see, they have the cleat metal per specs. And they'll go ahead and get that one attached on, pulled back, screwed in, and they'll do a 6-inch cover strip on that detail. Otherwise, it looks like a lot of the detail on this roof is pretty much right in line. Like I said, I think 2 guys are just going to stay back to, 3 guys are going to stay back to get a lot of this detail working in. This is all extra. The roof's going to probably be cleaned off by Friday. I'll give you a, oh, tomorrow's Friday, so Monday I'll come back and give you a snapshot of everything that's going on along with those other buildings. I believe on this section we're still in negotiations with the school district, figuring out how they'd like to proceed. Get this all fixed up for them. So what this device is here, it's called a roof jack. You're able to get it underneath like a unit or even some ducts. It's a 2-piece system. You can see the pole for the other side right there. Just kind of get those set up, and then you're able to start jacking them up here and lifting that unit up to where you need it to go. They needed those posts to be off of the sleepers for now. That way they'll be able to attach them later, get the detail done, and all that good gravy stuff. And then I believe it's going to be these Durablock struts that are going to go back in place and be fastened down and installed. So it looks like there's a few of them on this detail here. This is the water block. No trash can. Again. Got that building to do. Gonna have that building over there to do. And also that metal coated building back there is gonna have to get done. So a lot of work this summer. You know, we got about, as far as our schedule goes, I think another 2 weeks after this week, and then we'll really see how bad we did or how good. Again. Then when working, you always want to try to keep your tools in the shade. It gets about 5 to 10, 15, 20 degrees hotter on a roof, depending on where you're working at, wind conditions. So that's pretty much our project here at the local elementary school. So if you like what you see, go ahead and leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you guys feel like you need to do.